So over the years, we've been very fortunate at CIVIC to recruit all kinds of wonderful leaders, people who are running companies and organizations and who come to our community with lots of leadership experience. But the thing about CIVIC is it helps these people connect the dots in Hampton Roads.
CIVIC takes people places in Hampton Roads and well beyond. We've sent a number of alums west to Richmond. Maurice Jones is the Commonwealth's Secretary of Commerce and Trade. Molly Ward is Secretary of Natural Resources. Aubrey Lane is the Secretary of Transportation, and Steve Staples is the Superintendent of Public Instruction. So where has CIVIC taken you?
When I moved down to the area, I had two goals in mind. One was a professional goal, to be accepted and valued at Wilcox Savage, the firm that has brought me down to this area. But the other and equally important goal was to make a footprint in the community. And in 2 years here, thanks in very good part to CIVIC, I've been able to become a part of the community, or at least I feel a part of the community at large, not just the legal community, but the social community and the charitable community and the public interest community.
And actually it opens your eyes to, you know, there's so many more things this area has to offer, but by the same token, you as an individual can affect some change. And it's not just, you know, sitting back in the, you know, being in the backward side, being up front and being able to help people. And very, very positive impact for me.
Folks that are involved in CIVIC show that level of maturity, if you will, that they're not just, it's not about just us. It's about us participating in our community. And folks that are involved in CIVIC have that mindset, that value system.
Many of us who've attended CIVIC in our roles as naval officers meet the other officers from previous classes through the CIVIC Alumni Association. So as a result, we have some shared understanding, and when issues come up, we reach out to each other using the CIVIC network to do so.
I think what CIVIC does is then take it to the next level and say, all right, now that you've proven yourself at this organizational level, how can we leverage those skills to then accomplish something regionally? And that's what I think is critical in CIVIC.
CIVIC has, I don't know, kind of upped our game a bit in many, many respects. I mean, I think that we have the ability to have an ongoing dialogue around a wide range of issues, and even though it's been a number of years since I've been within my actual CIVIC class, by staying in touch with my classmates, attending CIVIC programs, I just feel like I'm always in tune with what's happening in the community and what's important, because I think CIVIC has done a wonderful job of continuing to be on the forefront of those issues and really connecting us.
When I think of CIVIC and I think of the fabric in Hampton Roads, every aspect, whether it's business, philanthropic, community involvement, CIVIC's kind of a common thread that leadership in all of those different facets has woven together Hampton Roads, so it's a great network of people.
My participation in CIVIC opened my eyes to the people of Hampton Roads and all the great things they're doing. It's really convinced me and my family to do everything in our power to stay in the area after my retirement from the Navy.
I can't say enough about the goodness of CIVIC. I've been to other leadership institutes and training and so forth and so on. Nothing compares to this as far as a pragmatic, practical application of leadership in a real world. This was one of the best experiences I've had in that area in my life.
As I talk to people who are completing the CIVIC experience, they ask me, what's next? They ask me, how do I get a seat at the table? And what I tell them is, you're already seated at the table. What we now need to do is connect your CIVIC experience and the leadership skills that you brought to the table at the beginning to action in the community, so that we can further initiatives that are important to the future of Hampton Roads.
So where has CIVIC taken you?